Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Cancer weekly money and career reading from November 27th to December 3rd, 2023. Cancers, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages, what energies we have for this upcoming week, November 27th to December 3rd, 2023, money and career for the sign of Cancer. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are all well. Thank you for all your support, your kind wishes. Let's push this channel all the way to 30K. Don't forget to wait for the magic word. There are still 2 free readings up for grabs. In this month of November, this end of month of November, I will announce the 2 names by the end of the month. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Most of all, be subscribed. I will pull names uniquely from people that are subscribed. Fair game. All right, let's get started. Cancers, weekly money and career. November 27th to December 3rd, 2023. Money and career for the sign of Cancer. Your cards are being shy. Cancer, what's going on? What's happening? What energies do we have? What is coming in? What are you letting go? What are you deciding? What messages are coming in? Cancer weekly money and career. November 27th to December 3rd, 2023. Here you are, Cancer, Queen of Cups. In all your empathy, your energy, your intuitive energy. The Queen of Cups is I feel like I started a thought and I just paused because I'm looking at the card, and she's very pensive, interiorizing her thoughts, thinking, what's the next step? What am I doing? What's the answer here in my new journey or in my journey? How am I pushing this forward? I feel like she is in her thoughts, right? The Queen of Cups is all about compassion and warmth and kindness, but really about that intuition. It's really about thinking with your heart, supporting others or supporting yourself, right? Naturally attracted to share with others, to share your energies, to share your thought. Let's see where we're going. It feels like you're digging deep to figure out. Yes, well, there we go. There's the High Priestess. So it's all within, all within. Trying to figure out your path. Trying to open doors to other possibilities. Open doors to other skills. The High Priestess is a sign of heightened state of conscious awareness, right? Realizing that your power is within, your power is within your intuition, and that you're seeking ways to develop more, to develop your skills, to push forward in a wider perspective, maybe other types of jobs. How can I develop my career? How can I push forward in my job? How can I learn new skills? How can I make money in a different way or in other ways? Be careful not to force it by trying to do all things at once. Allow this knowledge, this new knowledge, to flow at its own pace. I feel like you are wanting to discover new paths, wanting to learn new. Oh, nice. A Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles is coming up a lot. This financial comfort. But I read it more. Yes, it's about pentacles. Yes, it's about money. It's about finding security, financial security. However, whatever that means for you, finding that balance and knowing you're going to be okay, that you can pay the bills, that even if it's not total abundance, it's enough to pay the bills, and it's okay. You're sort of okay on that rhythm. But it's also, above all, it's you being comfortable with who you are and your choices, and being able to move forward in your choices, in your new discoveries, in your changes. Maybe you want to change careers. Maybe you're moving on to other jobs. Maybe you're moving on to other ways of making money, or moving literally to another city, another country. Yes, options. I feel like there are a lot of options. I feel like you want to do a lot of things. I feel like you're curious to go out and do other things, but there's a lot going on. Yes, and there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect with your energy at the moment. Maybe it's the job or jobs at the moment, and you are seeking other ways, right? More knowledge or other skills, or the desire to go connect with other sources, right? And because there's sort of this wear and tear of your day-to-day routine, wear and tear of your job, wear and tear of what you're doing. And because the energies are so difficult right now, it's so chaotic all over, and my heart goes out to everyone in the four corners of the world, wherever you are. Love and light to all, strength to all. It is difficult. It is complicated. I think everyone has to find the strength within in any which way they can, right? So love and light to all Cancers, and anybody, not just Cancers. So here it's you taking a break, but also feeling that disconnect. You have other options, or you're going to go find other options, right? You will have other options. But need to take a break. And it's almost like here you realize that the next step is going to be something else, that you're going to develop your career in something else, or you're going to, take classes, or you're going to have to get that other diploma, or you want more experience and you want to be mentored in a job, or you want to start your own business, right? It's really about recognizing that your choices and the change of dynamic uniquely comes from you. It's not from factors outside. It's not from other people that are going to show you the way. You are profoundly making the change. And I feel like a sort of confusion here with the Seven of Cups. Yes, there's stuff going on. Yes, there's things that you could do. But you have yet to find and pinpoint that one thing that you are going to develop, that you are going to make happen, right? Your next career move. Let's see where this is going. Let's see if we can gain a little more perspective, a little more information on this desire of security, but more knowledge. You want something more interesting, more fulfilling for you, right? And that'll be different for everyone. Something that makes sense to you. And maybe the job you have now is just to pay the bills, or has become just to pay the bills. And maybe the passion, the enthusiasm has worn off, right? And now you know you're geared towards something else, or you are going to orient yourself towards something else. All right, let's put these in order. Yes, well, there we go. Yes. Six of Swords, moving on into calmer waters, but it's also moving into something different with the Six of Swords, right? Letting go of those triggers, letting go those conflicts, letting go those blockages, Six of Swords, right? Leaving a situation behind, leaving a situation that's difficult in a job or disconnected in a job, right? You're leaving that situation and you're progressing forward. Beautiful. You're progressing forward in a complete new way with the Death card. It's a complete transformation. So you're going to go move or change careers or start your own business, or, you know, go back to school or go to school to shift, right, your knowledge and to gain more knowledge and more skills to go on to something else. It is a big, big transformation. And this transformation is for you to find that financial security. But I don't think it's uniquely financial security, right? Like I said in the beginning, it's you finding your independence, being independent, and knowing that your choice is the right choice and you're happy with this choice. This is the end of an era. I keep saying that. This is not the first reading where I'm saying it's the end of an era, right? It's a big change. It's a transition, but it's a liberation. It's freedom. Freedom of your mind, freedom of your soul, of your choices, of your dynamic. It's a new chapter in your life, and it's an important chapter in your life because it's much more beneficial, and it's your capacity to really leave the past behind. Whatever the deceptions were, whatever the misunderstandings were, the blockages, something that was blocking you and sort of making you stagnate in the same old, right? It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that you know there's wear and tear there, and you know there's an end to it, whatever the situation is within your job or within, the entity you are working with. So this is a whole new rebirth that's operating here. A beautiful transformation coming into your life. And that is enabling you to detach yourself, right? Six of Swords, to really detach yourself from old habits, old resentments, old emotions, situations, energies that were sort of, how can I say that? Not blocking, just sort of, cumbersome, right? Too much. And those energies that were cumbersome were, preventing you or blocking you from moving forward. So here the goal is to move into more accomplishments of yourself, to blossom, to trust yourself more, to grow, and really not deny the past job situations, but just leave them where they are, and now be able to move forward in a much calmer and clearer way, opening the path in front of you. It's like a clean slate, right? And here we are with the clean slate. The Fool and the Sun. There you go. There's your clean slate. New adventures. And this is giving you a whole new sense of excitement, spontaneity, curiosity, wanting to go out and discover the world. You want to go on an adventure, Cancers. And this Fool keeps coming up. So the Nine of Pentacles keeps coming up and the Fool keeps coming up, which just tells me, and the Sun has come up not bad as well, which is odd because the Sun doesn't come out every 5 seconds. There's certain signs that get the sun often, like Virgos, for me, but the Fool keeps coming up, which gives me that everybody wants a sense of freedom. Everybody wants a sense, like free spirit. I want to go on an adventure. I just want to pack my bags and go to another country, or go work with other people, or go work on a project, or be important on a project, or work on something that makes sense to me, right? And not just be on a month-to-month basis trying to pay the bills, and that's it, and just running after something that makes no sense, right? Of course it makes sense to everyone to have a job and pay the bills, but it's the soul understanding of one's life, the soul understanding of, it has to make sense to be able to find the energy and the wisdom and the excitement, or the making, to move forward on something. Now, some people can have jobs their whole life that are completely non-interesting, and they can detach themselves, and as long as it pays the bills, that permits them to go have a life and have all kinds of hobbies and do all kinds of other things and just entertainment, do some exciting things, and just take the job for what it is, and not, put too much thought in it. Some people feel more comfortable with that, right? Everyone's different. Everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different approach to a job. But most people like to find fulfillment in a job, in any which way, right? Intellectual, emotional, financial, whatever it is, right? It can be anything. But here, it feels like everyone wants out. Everyone wants a new beginning, and everyone wants an amazing adventure, almost to clear the mind, of everything that's going on. So people are willing to be daring here with the Fool, right? Willing to be daring and just leave everything behind and go off on something completely new. So I feel this is a beautiful new opportunity you have. This is a beautiful new potential that you're on the outset of your new journey, about to take on, your new journey, the first steps into the unknown, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going to happen. You just want out, and you just want to go. It's almost like I'm just going to grab a plane ticket and go, and I'll just see where it goes. Almost that. So even though you don't really know exactly what this looks like, you're committed to happiness, you're committed to freedom, and you're committed to go off on on your own adventure, to go discover. And with a complete open mind, a curious mind, it's like you're so ready to embrace this unknown. It's all about your personal growth, right? Here we go. Your new experience in life. And even if you're not quite ready, I think you know that this is a beautiful potential, and then just want to go off in the sunset. I mean, really, that's the way it feels. Look at these cards here. I mean, it's the Death, the Fool, the Sun. It's all about happiness. And I feel like once you liberate yourself, once you make that choice, you take that leap of faith, then comes in the sunshine, right? Like, finally, I feel at peace. I feel happiness. And so it's almost like the detachment, or the not knowing what tomorrow is made of, and not knowing, not having everything prepared, everything lined up, is a beautiful sense of positivity, because anything can happen. And then with the Sun, it's all about optimism, all about excitement, all about happiness. You are finding your happiness. So you might not know exactly what's going on, but the Sun really represents radiance, abundance. It gives you this strength, and just the message is that no matter what or where you go or what you do, your positive energy, your excitement, your freedom will follow you and bring you joy and happiness to the right place. So people are drawn to you because you always see, you know, the bright side, the warmth in people. This energy is going to get you through tough times, and it's going to help you succeed. Beautiful, Cancers. You're also in a position where you share your highest qualities and your achievements with others. In other words, you have freed yourself of so many different mindsets, different triggers, different situations that, like I said, were sort of cumbersome, that now you're left with uniquely the positive, your strengths, your talent, your experience. So your new adventure, your new journey is connecting with people and sharing your experience, your knowledge, your talent, whatever it is. So you can radiate now who you are and what you stand for, and sort of shine your love with those you care about in difficult times. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's almost like you're finding a sense of how can I say that? A sense of doing something that's fulfilling, but it's like a vocation. There you go. It's almost like finding a vocation. And the sun brings you the message that you've been waiting for. This is something you've been waiting for a long time, that things are going to get better. Things are getting better. And even through the challenges along your path, you've discovered now who you are, what your purpose, there you go, that purpose, that vocation, why you need to do this. Because I feel like you have a real need to do this, whatever it is, whether it's working for a nonprofit, or going on, working for a job that you've always wanted, or creating your own business, or writing your songs, or writing that book, or putting your art out there, or your talent out there, right? Or just picking up a plane ticket and traveling the world and not thinking about tomorrow and just figuring things out along the way. Maybe that's what you want to do, because that's what you're figuring out who you are and what your life is all about and your purpose in this life. So now you're full of that energy and that confidence that everything's going to work out because you're on your own journey. Freedom. Freedom is your word. Freedom. Wow. Cancers. It's I guess the magic word is freedom, but maybe it'll change. Let's see. But for now, it's freedom. Let's pull some more cards in the second deck. See if we have more messages. It's a beautiful, you're embarking on a journey, but it's completely different. Like, yeah, it's like maybe you're going to save the planet on the other side of the world, right? And maybe you've discovered your new vocation. Maybe you're working with a team of people. Maybe you're working, moving to another country, or maybe whatever it is, it's big, and it's a big transformation. Okay, let's see what we have in the second deck, Cancers, weekly. Money and career, November 27th to December 3rd, 2023 for the sign of Cancers. Sun, moon, rising. Of course, I never say that, but for me it's evident that it is sun, moon, rising, and it is also whoever connects with these energies, right? Cancers, weekly, money and career. Yes, there you have the world. Completing a cycle. I mean, you're on a whole new cycle for sure. And this is really, really, exciting. New messages. Page of Wands. It's all about finding that beautiful new energy, that beautiful new adventure. It's all about that adventure. It's all about that fresh idea, that energy, that fearless. It's almost like you're becoming extrovert. If you were introvert, you're becoming extrovert. If you were shy, you're becoming outgoing, right? If you were highly maybe nerdy, or and very intellectual and very into reserved, whatever you're becoming, you just want to have fun and connect with people, and it's a 180. I mean, it's amazing. You're becoming a new person. Something is within you that is triggering to make these discoveries, and this is your next move into that idea. And even if there might be a few inner battles, right? This is, let the world know you exist, Cancers. You are wise and you are pushing forward, overcoming any doubts and fears. You're conquering the world, Let your idea shine. I don't know what this idea is. I don't know what you're working on. I don't know what this new adventure is. And again, it doesn't have to be traveling the world, right? It's just an example. It's just the energy, the example of the energy of the, that freedom of just taking that plane ticket and taking off and just seeing where it lands and where this leads us, right? That's the energy, but it doesn't have to be that. But it feels like you have the energy to do anything, and you're now fearless. So if you were doubting before, or a little timid, or have been in the same job for a while, now it feels like you can do anything you want, and you have that energy to do it, that impulse and that energy to do whatever you want. And the world is success. So I think it's success in you, because you're sort of glowing with a sense of achievement, glowing with a sense of, I got this. I can do it now. This is me doing it now, right? And it's that sense of fulfillment and completion, that something has come full circle, and that now it's like a revelation. It is a revelation that everything is sort of coming together, that now you feel complete, and now you can move into this next path. Celebrate yourself, Cancers. This is really the joy of bringing your goals to fruition, or opening the doors to the next chapter, and the pride of that, and all the challenges along the way have made you stronger, wiser, but also more fearless to just accept yourself for who you are, and acknowledge your place within the world, that you can do anything, that the world is open to you. It's funny because your cards are really trickling out one by one. There you are, Cancers. King of Cups, channeling your emotions, balanced, you're okay. You're able to make decisions, level-headed. There's no rash decisions. You can make those decisions with maturity and move forward on this new path. You go from the Queen to the King, which tells me that you have thought this out. You have really, at one point, talked to people about it, or really within understood that you're the one that had to make the change and had to make the decisions. It's not going to come from anybody else. That's what we said in the beginning, right? And you go from that to really, really channeling your emotions and stabilizing and knowing who you are, and like a healthy foundation where now you got this. You're sure of what you want. You're not going to let anybody else bog you down. You're not going to let other people question your choices or allow their opinions to sway you in any which way. You are pushing forward in your own energies. It's your choice, your adventure, your new path. All right, let's see if there's, oh, and there's a lot of there. Beautiful. Time. It's time to push forward. Time to make it happen. Sort things out. Prioritize. You're making that choice. Yes, you want, it feels like you're going to help others, or others are helping you, and then you're going out to help others. It feels like helping, caring, sharing, something like that. You're right. It can be a nonprofit. It can be working on a project around the world or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but it feels like that. Battles, 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 but I feel like that's part of the disconnect of the job or your current situation. And you have, there you go, the Judgment and the Six of Wands. Big decisions here with the Judgment, right? That's what the Judgment is all about. It's a resurrection. It's a all of a sudden it's a rebirth, right? This is a metamorphosis. It calls for a new exploration. It's a new you're pushing the envelope here because you're changing completely. It's it feels like you're exploring, and you're like climbing Mount Everest compared to what you were doing before, right? It's something that big, but it's happy, and it's a happy surprise, and it's also the ability to discover your vocation, to discover what this is all about, to be seen, to be doing something completely different, to really adventure yourself in it's not your usual comfort zone, right? It's inspirational. You're expressing your talent. You're expressing who you are within this situation, within this vocation, whatever it is. And it's a big decision and a big change of destiny, really. It's almost like people are going to say, Cancers, wow, I didn't know you had that in you, or I didn't even know you liked that, or I didn't know you were that, or I didn't know you wanted to do that, or you are just showing yourself, your real self, but probably yourself that you've never shown before. And people are like, wow, is that Cancers, or is that someone else? Wow, what they're doing is amazing. You're doing amazing things, or you're deciding now to move on to an amazing path. Wow, Cancers, this is an amazing reading. This is almost like a yearly reading. I have started the yearly readings, 2024 money and career. Cancer is not up yet. I believe Leo, Virgo, and Scorpios are up, but that will come soon. I have to slip in the weeklies. Cancers. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. All right. Yeah, and that's why I feel we're going to remain with the same magic word. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. Money is coming in, or at least you have the financial security to be able to do this. Queen of Wands, creative, assertive, the strength. Yes. Well, you need strength to become someone else, or to finally show your true self and go on a whole new adventure, right? The Empress. Yes, you're creating. This is a whole period of growth, of creation. This is a favorable period. This is positive. This is a perfect period to do this. Go out and then you're reinventing yourself. There you go. Six of Wands and Seven of Swords. Yes. And I think you're leaving something that, you know, that no longer serves you, or you feel a sense of either betrayal, or feel you're sort of disconnected with these people, this job, this entity, whatever it is. And that's why that is pushing you towards your new life. Really complete new life. And I believe the magic word is going to remain freedom, because my, oh my, are you reinventing yourself and going on a new path. Cancers. Absolutely amazing reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone from the bottom of my heart for watching, for supporting this channel. Let's push to 30K. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you enjoy these readings, especially if you come around on the weeklies, and you haven't subscribed yet, well, if you want to potentially get a free reading, just put the word freedom down below in the comment section and be subscribed, right? I will uniquely pull names from the people that are subscribed. But if you don't want, or you're not interested in the free reading, you can still subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, Cancers. Take care. Bye-bye.